because it comes through.
Previously on the Jianchor project.
And then there was an air fryer. So everybody vote for my stuff.
Air fryer and an Instapot. What's the Instapot? That's definitely a mall giveaway. These are two mall giveaways.
That sounds like something you put
Chad,
weed in.
wait. Chad has...
Hey, I had it.
Okay, cancel me, but wait. Just FYI.
Putting that $1.99 to use.
Chad's a mod. Chad is a mod.
No, I'm married.
Chad is definitely a ball.
Chad has
man.
an Instapot and an air fryer on his list as well.
Are you serious?
Chad was
But,
like,
no, wait. Okay, everybody hear me
Pumpkin
out.
I asked my
Chad,
wife. I had a
Don't
Yeti
listen.
Blue. I had one of these on there, and then I was like, man, give me some other ideas, and then that's what my wife told me.
Let's let the room decide, especially the ladies. The stylus pen, which for if you want to draw on your iPad or your iPad Pro, then an Instapot, which is like a pressure cooker, but it's fancy because you can do lots of different things. And then it's an air fryer, so you can crisp up food and you can cook in the air fryer, which is pretty amazing.
I see people in the chat talking about my plate. I just like to let y'all know Light Skin came through once again. We got some of that air fried chicken. Because I'm not a fool.
And now, a special, extra crispy, air fried episode 22 of the Jianchor project.
I'm just eating the cheese
What's
off
up?
of it.
What's up, people? Hotep Jesus. We back with another episode of the Jianchor project. What up, Halima? She said, I nearly missed this, and I came to check what time fast breaking is. Kosher hour, halal hour. Halal hour. Halal hour. You gotta your H's in Arabic. Am I correct, Halima? Hit one in the chat if I'm correct. Halal hour.
Gotta wipe that screen off.
No shit, right?
I'm gonna get canceled for that shit.
Yes, you are.
I'm not eating today. Jonesy is gonna be eating on camera for me.
Thank
Jonesy,
you.
show the people the plate. What
Listen,
what
man,
we
we
eating tonight.
we eating on some delicious pizza from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
When
So I'm gonna take a bite for all of y'all.
There we go. When Jonesy eats, I feel nourished. Actually, my food on the way. Now that I think about it, Lyson going to get my food right now.
Is it coming out of the air fryer?
Oh, this
you
fucking
go.
guy with this air fryer, bro. Yo, you are like, I'm gonna start calling you Hotep Karen, bro, because you got this fucking like mall-like energy with this fucking air fryer, bro. Nobody
He's
said
been
we hate
defending
air
this
fryers.
air fryer for 45 episodes.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't defend shit. I'm just exposing you for having one
You're
while you're
not
talking shit
exposing
about
us,
it.
bro.
What did
You
I
were
say
saying-
though?
I don't even have one. I don't even have
I
one.
watched the intro, Chad, and I didn't say anything bad about the air fryer.
Well, honestly, though, it did come out of when we were making, we were choosing prizes for a contest.
Yeah.
And Hotep Jesus was saying, we really should aim our prize at an entrepreneur. And you kind of laughed when we said Instapot,
Hey.
air fryer, and that night. And then, but you laughed even more when I think I presented it and then Chad did, or vice versa. We both had air fryer and Instapot. And you said, that's crazy. Nobody cares. And everybody in the room thought it was great. And then we stuck with a stylus pen. And then, 2 months later, you're happy.
Pimping the
as
air
fried
fryer.
chicken, pimping that air fryer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I just wanna
And you're
know why we're
an
talking about fried
entrepreneur.
chicken right now.
Like, fancy that. Jesus Christ, man.
Chad, you got to get over it.
I'm trying to get everybody. Look, if you want an air fryer, you can be as good of an entrepreneur.
You could have won an air fryer, right?
Bro, can I say something?
No.
We were trying to niche out that contest, bro.
Yeah.
So we're not trying to open a restaurant. We're trying to open a blog for a business. So how does a piece of cooking equipment factor into that? That's all he was saying. No one said we hate air fryers.
Right.
Nobody said that we'll never eat off of one.
Right.
And fucking Rain Man, aka Chad, gets upset just because the man has one meal off of a fucking air fryer, and he made a whole montage about it. It's such bullshit.
No, but let's give Chad props because it was his wife who recommended it. Remember? And he has carried that flag for his wife, defended his wife throughout this whole ordeal. Well done, Chad.
And I was thinking, like this is one of the things. Either you have like a female entrepreneur who might want an air fryer because like they want to stay. We were just talking about like getting fit and staying in shape and healthy and all that stuff. We got all kind of shit outside trying to run us down.
So the air fryer.
Chad, are you gonna cry? Chad, don't cry over the air fryer.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna cry over the air fryer.
If you cry, I'm gonna buy an air fryer and break it over your head.
Talking about.
We got this world outside.
I have some frequent flyer mobs. I am gonna buy an air fryer. I'm gonna take a plane down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm gonna ring your doorbell. You're gonna least expect it. I'm gonna break it over your head, and then I'm gonna get back on a plane and come back to Jersey.
Yo, you remember WWE with people in the audience? Actually, I think that was ECW. They would fight with the stuff that the audience would bring.
Yeah, word.
Serious? I never watched.
Yeah, word.
You never watched ECW? It was like the rawest version of pro wrestling. Like if you thought WWE now.
WWF
was
back in the
soft,
day, and
soft compared to ECW, and then Vince McMahon bought out ECW and got a bunch of their wrestlers. But before that, ECW. Crazy. Well, it was the real
down in Philly. We went a couple of times.
Yeah,
back in like '98, we went. When shit was coming up, one of my homeboys got his jaw broken in the audience. Oh my God. People was fighting in the audience and shit. They getting all hyped up off of some professional wrestling. We just went because we was bored and shit. And the tickets was cheap.
Yeah,
homeboy got snuck. That was all she wrote.
He got wild at ECW, man. Anyway, welcome people listening. We do talk about business on this podcast. This is the Jianchor Project. All four of these people represent an archetype, category, a piece of Jianchor. Chad, mental health. Rita, business. And Bailey, aka Young Gun, represents financial. And Big Homie, Jonesy, represents culture. Real quick, I just want to do the plugs. Chad represents Aquarian Anarchy Podcast. Rita represents the Small Business Podcast. Love that name, by the way.
Yeah, some
genius. Believe where I got it.
You're a genius for that one. And financiallight.co. Make sure y'all glue in there. Great content on that blog. And Jonesy represents the Wasted Talent Podcast. Heading up content over here at Jianchor. Halima's not grifting. She has already sent $5 and some of those good Canadian dollars. Shout out to Trudeau and his money. we got some non-grifters here. The rest of y'all drop some super chats in here. I just had a baby needs some new shoes, needs some new bibs. Diapers ain't cheap. And at the very least, hit the like button, man. Let's get this thing started.
Before we actually start, we have a lot of stuff, but before we start the meeting,
all we got is 40 minutes.
Okay, ready? This is going to take like 1 minute.
Okay.
So last week, because we ended quickly, if you remember.
No, I don't remember.
Okay, good. I didn't get a chance to wear my sunglasses. These are my new sunglasses. Jonesy.
They're beautiful. I love them.
Barked at you. Jonesy, look at my sunglasses.
Because Jonesy would tell me the truth.
Her manager and hype man.
That's right. Listen, everybody.
But you tell me the truth. But you always say you love them. So this is my fourth pair.
Come on, man. Listen. It happens. It just happens so naturally. It's a California glow that we have going on here.
Thank you.
Listen to that. Well, she about to put another pair on to shine on all you haters. You know what? I would like to start the show off before we get into the doc because we don't have that much time.
Should I leave my glasses on?
Something.
Should I leave my glasses on?
I think you definitely should.
I will.
I need for everybody out there in the world to understand something. On the network, when the show gets moved to another night and the time gets changed, the next thing is to get moves off the network. You guys got to stop watching this shit. Stop grifting, hit the like button and support this whole movement that we have going here. You guys are watching history here. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
And listen, Big Jonesy, I don't have any time for this shit. I need you guys to get live, damn it. Don't let me down. Sorry. Meeting now.
That was a good commercial. And I think there's only one person who could cancel us.
I'm talking to the president of the network right now.
That's right.
That's a good point, Jonesy. That's usually what happens when niggas get shifted to another night.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. My coach hit me and he said, "Hotep, you're getting better at this chess thing, and I want to invite you to my Monday night classes." So I got invited to Monday night class. I said, "Coach, what time is it?" He said, "It's 8 to 10." And I said, "Oh. All right, I'll be there." And then I hit the Jianchor team like, "Yo, we gotta move it," because when Coach say move, I'm up to 3 lessons a week now. So this shit is getting really serious, and I've always wanted a chess coach, and here it is. So I'm living out my dream.
Honestly, I think the Tuesday pivot was a good move.
Oh yeah, why?
You know, whatever you do in life, whether you like your job or not, or hate your job, Mondays are just long.
Yeah.
And then Monday, you know, when you get home, you just like, I don't know about you guys, I'm just tired. I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
And then, you know, usually I got some stuff to catch on with the project. And I'm like, all right, now Tuesday I'm locked in. You know, Tuesday was good energy today. Sun was out. I'm like, you know, it was a better day.
Yo, you know what? Something's right. That's the most Ant has spoken in like 35 episodes, yo.
No shit, right?
He's absolutely right. Thank you. We didn't even have to prompt him. He was like, "Hold on, guys, I got this."
He jumped in.
When there is a small opportunity to transition, I hop in. Most of the time, I have to wait for my colleagues to stop speaking. So.
Ain't got a double dutch way in the conversation. Huh?
That's right.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, what's happening? What's happening, Rita?
So lots. We had a really super productive meeting last week. I think was it Friday, guys? And we got a tremendous amount of work done, and so that's really exciting. Do we want to go through it? We don't have to go through line by line, but just give an overview. Chad, Ant, and Josie have just been working like crazy producing. So, Chad, you want to start?
Sure. Yeah, I did the. Let me pull the little Slack thing up here because I pulled together the writers in Slack and got a bunch of people, got meetings down with. Let's see, I did Alchemy, Kamar, Jenny, Adam, and Andy, and Halima, and basically started to work out a schedule. So we have of our weekly contributors, we're going to have Kamar's stuff because he does the business stuff. It's going to be Mondays because that just makes sense. Monday morning for his stuff to drop. Adam, you saw it this morning, his thing on the immune system. He's going to be Tuesdays. And so everybody submits the day before that. And then that way it gives me time to review it and do any kind of proofreading or anything like that needs to be done. And then it's published and they're all being scheduled. They drop at 11 a.m. Eastern time on the day that they're scheduled for. And then Jenny is going to be Wednesday. She's actually working on finishing hers up right now for tomorrow morning. It's going to drop. And then Andy is going to be submitting tomorrow for Thursday. And Alchemy will be doing Thursday submissions for Friday. So we've got like the weekdays filled up. And so now it's just going to be Alchemy may not be every week, but everybody else is weekly. And then we have some other folks who I've yet to get a chance to schedule. DT Dakota has been in the process of moving, but we got a really cool submission today from someone who contacted us via Twitter, Dax. He sent in an email today and he actually recorded a video message for us. It was really cool. And so I'm really excited to see what he's got going. I don't want to go too much into it because it's
my favorite part of it was that he didn't know who you were. That was
that was pretty badass. So I responded in the email. Video. I was like, I'm really hurt that you don't know who I am, but okay. So he's like, I don't know who Hotep Nebuchadnezzar is, but he sent me your email. I was like, all right, cool.
He was like, "Hey man,
He was
fuck Hotep Nebuchadnezzar, but I want to contribute."
But big
pretty
picture,
much.
right? Big picture. He found us,
How?
and he found us through Twitter somehow.
Okay.
And I
From
guess
Twitter.
and he's been watching the shows too.
Yes, he's been watching
he
the
talked
show.
about seeing the banter and everything, but he didn't know. I guess because it's not like on the screen or anything like that.
Right. So he's a new Andre. He talks about being new. I won't go into a lot of detail, but then it was Chad who responded to the email address.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you responded via your Twitter account, probably expecting shit. But
oh yeah, and I shared the thing, and I didn't share it from the Jianchor Twitter. My bad.
But that Twitter response that you had with the whole puzzle piece,
Mm-hmm.
with the picture, that has over 20,000 impressions from the other day. So that's getting around, which is amazing.
Video is it?
It's not a video.
It's just a picture with the email address.
Like your story matters. Do you know the little puzzle piece, like the top?
Yeah.
And so when he wrote the question, it's like, how do I write for you guys? Chad responded with that picture, which then sent it to everybody. So it was really amazing.
20,000 views.
Impressions, quite a few. So that was amazing.
Out of 20,000, if we can wrangle up 3 people, that'd be awesome, right?
Right.
Impressive.
I got an announcement to make.
Oh,
I acquired stake in another company.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
watch out now.
Cron Arc. Thank you, Ant. Cron Arc.
Congratulations, bro.
So you're gonna hear me say that a lot on some shows, and we had our second meeting today. Awesome team, great capabilities, and I can't wait to figure out how we can find some synergy between our company and Jianchor. And I'll tell you something really cool. Their expertise is actually design. They're really good at design. So I'm going to figure out how I can get my company to create something cool. We're in the fintech space. Productivity to be more concise, or specific, I should say.
What's fintech, if you don't mind me asking?
It's the crossroads between finance and tech. So Bitcoin would be fintech because it's money and finance. I mean, money and technology.
It sounds cool as a goddamn. I love it, man. I need me some stake and some fintech.
So what I'm gonna try to do is they're gonna create some graphics for me. You guys will see some of that stuff come out, and then I'm gonna see if they can design something like a banner or something, and make that like our first little ad, but it'll have the Jianchor branding in there. So it'll be designed for Jianchor, but I'll be grifting off the website.
All right.
And we could use it as our first pseudo sponsor.
Wow. Excellent, man. Yo, we got to give a round of applause for Hotep Jesus here. I mean, what is wrong with you guys?
Thank you very much.
You clapping in the chat? Are you clapping in the chat?
I mean, everybody should be clapping right now. Listen, guys, you know how special this is right now? Guys, we have successfully grifted our way into a startup. Like, do you see the synergy that's going on? I mean, come on, man. There should be 2,000 people in the chat right now learning how to grift the way we have.
Oh shit. And I got some other things when we talk about the website, but continue. My bad. I just wanted to say that while I was on the tip of my mind.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, man. That's dope.
And thank you.
Yes.
For thinking of us.
For real. Thanks
thank you, bro. Congrats and thank you.
Linking it up like that.
I mean, well, this is I consider this to be one of my startups.
It definitely is.
I want this project to win. So, and I think that anytime somebody owns multiple companies, they should find ways that they can work together. So that's what I was thinking about.
It's kind of the foundation.
And I just look at design being a weak point for us, and I'm like, well, my team could design a really cool banner for these people and just have a little representation for the app there, right? So on and so forth. And then we can use them as a barometer for advertising, right? So as we, I'll have them create an ad, right? We'll put it there. Because really what happens is when you sell to advertisers, they want to know, well, how many clicks did your last advertiser get, right? What was the success with the last advertiser? So that you're able to do that and get some of that data, right? Because us putting on it, I know it's not going to drive a whole lot of traffic, but at least we can start fine tuning how we integrate advertisers to be our first media partner or a partner. And then we figure out how we can integrate that stuff. So then when we go and we create our pitch deck to advertisers, because you need an advertising deck as a media outlet, we have that as the first case study.
Right.
So I think that'd be great. And plus the startup also too needs to figure out how we're going to, how these ads appear on blogs and so on and so forth, because we're going to spend some money on advertising as well. So it'll be great for both companies, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is huge.
That sounds awesome.
I don't know if people know this or not. Something I've realized recently was I see Jianchor becoming more and more the center of my universe, just personally, right? I've always said this. Media is one of the most important things you could have, especially when you're a business, right? Like when I think about like Gatorade, for example, like Gatorade pretty much created a whole entire media control center. If anybody is not aware of this, type in Gatorade Media Control Center, and the shit looks like Fox News inside, right?
That place is dope.
You saw it, right?
I remember you talking about that when we went and looked at it on one of the Mogul Summit days where you were talking to somebody about setting up their own little studio with green screens and everything.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So when I think about being a company and spending budget, I'm like, the first thing you should want to do is build a media room, a media center, right? And then so I think about Jianchor and I'm like, holy shit, like I have access to a media outlet. And if we grow this thing, we can grow everybody's business just off of having a popular media outlet, right? Mm-hmm. In a niche, which is our core demographic, right? White male, 25 to 45, six-figure earner, right? That type of thing, owns an iPhone. In our core demographic, but also somebody who's affluent. Also I want to do is I want to create our buyer persona. I think that's what I want to do tonight. So write that down, Rita, really fast so I don't forget. And that's going to be really fun. And I think the audience is going to have fun playing in that little game. Let me read these super chats and then I'm going to shut up. Waste of Talent Podcast is not grifted, $4.99. Make sure y'all go listen to Waste of Talent Podcast, the world's #1 podcast for culture. It's imperative listening, people.
Interviews.
Some interviews as well. And make sure you subscribe on all your favorite podcast networks. This is run by Jonesy himself, Podfather. Red R Duck, $4.99. He's not grifting. Jenny Fox, $5. She's not grifting. And we got Al Kimmy in the building, $5.55. She said Rita's glasses are fabulous. Thank you, dog. Good job, Jonesy. I'm glad I gave you a wrench.
Don't be trying to get us canceled.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even see it.
My man.
So,
I'm sure it was worth it.
It was, trust me. It wasn't worth it. Go, Rita.
So since we talked about the writers, we have communicated extensively about our writers and how incredible the work that they're doing and they're producing for us. It gets better every single week. So the classes we've had and just their talent. But if you read, because of course we get to read them, they get better and better, each writer. So I just want to say it on film. I want to maybe make this a clip that every day we wake up and we're amazed at how talented this team is, and are just so thankful that you're on this journey with us, helping us build. But there's, we talk about, each of us are going to bank 3 articles in case, if we have a hiccup day. And then Chad reports, we got Monday through, Friday here. And we've got these, and then we have someone who's putting a video resume out there to write for us. And so just for everyone listening, all of our writers, we can't thank you enough. And it's just amazing to see your growth and to see these amazing articles. But shout out to Marcus this weekend for that amazing article.
Yeah, I forgot about Marcus's. That was awesome.
Aquarian Anarchy, who threw that in. Beautiful article. I'm, of course, all our favorites, Alchemy, Jenny. I mean, everybody's our favorite. But every week they get better and better. So, and then of course, AG's today about being healthy. That was such a beautiful thing about our immune system. And so the writers' articles, every time they're better. So we read them, we love them. And I'm not on Twitter that much, but when I am, and that's what I feel like children, like you have all these children.
That's what I was going to say. They're like,
did I do it? Because I read it, and so sometimes I think, well, it's just rude just to retweet it without saying something.
Right.
But but we're all just so thrilled and just grateful. So I just wanted to say that. So Chad, you're doing an amazing job with the team. So thank you from all of us. I'm sure I can speak for all of us. So
yeah, I kind of feel like I'm just a sponge absorbing their talent, like and just squeezing the sponge back out to let everybody see it. They're the ones that deserve the credit. And like this, like I'm with you. Like all of them, and there's going to be an MVP every week. But I have to shout out especially Kamar Daniel this week. Kamar's post came in Sunday night for release Monday morning. I'm telling you, all I did was read it, and then I hit schedule. I didn't touch it. I didn't have to do anything. There wasn't a period out of place. Nothing was there. Everything, like the featured image was there. SEO was green. Readability was green. I mean, it was like rocking and rolling, ready to go. And he was. It's a beautiful piece. And so
I'm so excited because hearing Chad say all that, I'm like, yo, Chad sounds like a digital marketer, yo. Jesus Christ.
Yo, what are you turning us into?
It's for real though. It's for real though. And I don't want to.
We've come a long way.
I don't want to forget the people who haven't mentioned so far this episode. While we Arctic Leaf Andy, and Taylor and those guys,
right?
Yeah.
That we should have another post from them coming up this coming week.
Hotep Nation weekend.
Arctic Leaf
that's
and awesome.
Taylor is going to be at Hotep Nation weekend. Yeah. I spoke to him today.
That's awesome.
And they're bringing their camera and
hell yes.
filming. So Hotep Nation weekend will be filmed. Pool party in Vegas last week in August.
Get my push-ups in again.
Let me go get the link and I'll post it in the Chizat. Where is that?
And Jeremy Cummings too. It's been a little while, but I got to get back in touch with him to get it because he put out a really good piece early on, and we've had so many people who have like Megan Ryan, some people who reached out to us early on,
right.
And then I get caught up in all the stuff because the content's coming in, but I want to keep the people who have committed to doing something and being a part of this. We haven't forgotten about you, and we still want you to be a part of this when you had the time to do it, because
when you're ready,
things growing really quick. Yeah.
Shout out to the team, man. Everybody he mentioned, thank you very much for being a part of history, and that's just beautiful, man. So shout out to the team, man.
Okay, Mr. Anthony Bailey. Ant got a lot done this weekend.
All right, let's see what you got done, man.
Took your advice, put the social media icons in the menu. That way people could find us on the socials once they're in the site.
I said that?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
It's cool that they're there. I don't remember saying that, though.
Nah, Playboy, you actually said that.
You did. You said it.
Definitely said it.
You were channeling or ADDing.
You know me. I'll be saying shit I don't remember afterwards. I'm just like, all right, cool. Sounds good. I said that? Hey.
Yeah, you legit. You really said that.
If I say Queen Tonight's Pawn, will it jog your memory?
Yes.
Bro, you were in straight up Rocky chess mode right now, yo. Drinking eggs and doing push-ups and pull-ups before you play chess now.
I don't damn.
He's got somebody hitting his abs while he's playing.
Like, get in,
I said, put that there.
Yeah.
So, and then.
Cool. It looks good. Good job, man.
What else did you do, man?
This is the thing about working with Brian, man. He'll like scold me for something so badly, and then I'll do it, and he'll be like, when did I say that? I'm like, he'll give me such a hard time about something. I'll be like, yo, bro, I did this. I'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
I started to like wishfully think.
All right.
My wishful thinking kicks in, and I'm like, maybe he sees me as like this really, really talented person who's not fulfilling my potential, and that's why he yells at me and tells me shit, because he's trying to pull. And so, because that's what I tell my boys about like basketball and stuff like that. My son will be like, coach hates me. I'm like, no, like you don't understand. Like,
yeah,
I'm like the biggest asshole to the kid who I expect the most out of.
Yeah,
because that's the guy who I'm like, why the hell are you like, what were you were you even paying attention?
Yeah.
And
they think fucking Rain Man, and I'm just like, man, come on, motherfucker.
But they go into a shell, and I'm like, no, you can't go into a shell. You have to like explode even more. You have to be even more aggressive, and because that's what they're wanting from you anyway. So that's so Ant, just think of it like that. He does that shit because he's trying to draw something out of you.
I'm like I have multiple personality order, right? So it depends on which personality you get. But when it comes to business,
believe me, I know.
When it comes to business, like I only have two personalities in business. It's nice and shrewd, right? And usually nice is reserved for the women. But even the women can make my shrewd come out. But when it comes to business, I don't know. Like, it's not something I can control. Like, it just turns on automatically. And I think it's because I'm channeling that I forget to be human.
So are you channeling P. Diddy?
Understandable.
I'm definitely not channeling P. Diddy, but I can. I used to in the past.
Yeah, because it's very Diddy-esque. He was terrible to people.
He was terrible to people. I never want to be like that. I never.
If I could add,
I have been.
The cheesecake was funny though. Come on.
The cheesecake was funny.
That's hilarious, bro. That's a long ass walk for a patient.
But for those of us who work with you in the Mogul Summit, and people who haven't watched you work, you do, and you have like 12 thoughts going on at one time.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the analytics, you're adjusting the analytics, and then you're looking at the website, and you're going to get these links in, and you go back to the analytics. You do, so I can imagine, so we're an audience watching you, and then you're just kind of going, okay, this, and we're writing it down. So I can imagine you can't remember everything because you're.
Listen, I understand. Right. He's got stuff way more important that he's dealing with. He got kids. He got all this other stuff going on. I get it, 100%. No. But like sometimes he'll give me a hard time. I was like, what? Like, this
but you know that shit be like mad
Edward Norton Primal Fear on you.
It's just
he just
so random
information and shit. He'll be like, the cure to cancer is broccoli and beta carotene, and he goes back to sleep. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful. You in between the scolding, you gotta pick the jewels up. That's all it is, right?
Of course, and I have 100%.
That's right.
But it's just funny.
Sometimes I go into that channel mode where it's just like shit's just coming to me, and then when I come to my conscious mode, I'm like, what did I just say? I don't know. So like when you said to put the socials there, I'm still like, could have sworn I said a drop down menu.
See, that's what I mean.
Even when you did something that you thought he meant, he's gonna slight you anyway. Just right on it, take you out at the ankles.
Now I'm gonna tell him I updated the page when he recommended. We should put the popular posts. I have evidence of that.
Oh, you got the popular posts up here.
Because that was a DM, so you can't even go back on them. I will show the people the evidence.
No, if I write something down, I always remember it.
But I'm definitely giving Brian a yellow card for the way he just tackled you. That was dirty. That was dirty.
Because I don't remember putting the social there, but the memory that is getting jogged is like, I'm pretty sure I said, I'm pretty sure I wanted a drop down menu and didn't tell you I wanted a drop down menu. But don't change it because it looks fine like that.
So it's the lesson that he should have known what you were going to think before you thought it.
He was supposed to read my mind. And
no, this is some BS. He said put the social media icons.
I know.
So you could click the damn icon. I know. That makes no sense to have a drop-down menu
with icons full of icons.
So he can
every website ever has social media icons, so you can find their social media. I'm not putting in a drop.
Even the plugin that Brian put on the page that has the share this post thing, it all has the icons at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or to the side, depending on what platform you're on.
Right. So what's that going on at the bottom of the page now? Is that thing is that the plugin you've manifested at the bottom of the page?
About the author?
No, I see Facebook, Twitter. I'm just gonna click it and see what it does.
That's if you want to share the site on your personal page.
Okay, that's the share buttons. All right, beautiful. I love it.
Right. So I put the most popular posts in. That took like 2 plugins. It was pretty straightforward.
That's dope, man.
But
that's dope.
But obviously, it's not going to start counting until
you get some traffic.
Yesterday when I'm. Yeah, exactly. So it's probably not accurate right now. But yeah.
It's the, click on real quick, Rita. For the popular post, is it going to go based upon the day, the week, the month, or all time? Because I used to do weekly.
Chad?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said Rita.
No,
my bad.
No, he
you put your plug-in in. I'm asking you.
He was telling Rita to hold on so he could ask the question.
Right. What is the settings? Have you seen
right
that?
now? I just have it to views, so it would just be overall.
All right.
I would probably have to go back into the settings and change that.
Look at it and
I could probably make it weekly.
It should be a time setting in there and change that to weekly. Once we get like exponentially more traffic, we can make it daily because then it'll change more rapidly, right? But right now, let's just do every week, and then the next week it'll just check for what's hot this week as opposed to what was hot last week.
Yeah, because I've seen on the other websites like trending now or what's trending, like stuff like that.
Right.
Did the views thing just start populating like today or something?
Yep, just talked about that yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wouldn't start working until the plugin was actually activated.
Gotcha.
So because at first I put it in and nothing was popping up, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to get angry if this
had to do the second plugin for the.
So then I started clicking on everybody's random blog views, and it started rendering.
Hold on, I have to borrow some of your time. You guys know I do this during Mogul Summit. Halima, can you change the order on the Hotep Nation weekend page? The order of ticket level, it has the cheap tickets first. Can we put the expensive tickets first and then the cheap tickets below? All right, sorry guys, I just wanted to send that message to her. I'm doing 2 things. Thank you, Halima. I appreciate you. You are a godsend. Continue, Ant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I did that. Got the author box installed, author box? So that way.
I kind of want to.
We know to
for Chad.
Oh, you got your picture up there and everything. Ooh.
So, and then
you can click on all your posts, so you can look at all the author's posts,
and then we can see all his.
So if you want to, if you like the author, and that's slick.
That's slick. Thank you, baby. That is slick.
We owe it to our authors to let them get their.
I was trying to figure out how to do it where every time a blog post comes out, we could send out an email. Wendy's fries? Can't go wrong.
No, Wendy's have good fries.
Wendy's fries, you got to have a Frosty though to dip them in.
That's
Fries and Frosties Friday. That's what me and my boys do.
You're not wrong, Chad.
You know what I do? I get the fries from Wendy's and the burger from Sonic.
Sonic is gross.
Is it?
I think it's gross. I mean, that's just me. I like the ice cream, but the burgers are gross.
Yeah. Is Sonic the same as In-N-Out Burger?
No. Oh. In-N-Out Burger is delicious.
Yeah. In-N-Out.
Oh, see, I don't think so.
We don't have any good burgers like that. Like another day, I was thank you. I was just about to say that.
Five Guys are good.
Five Guys is good.
I was doing my taxes and I was looking at the charges I ran up last year, and I saw a charge there that said $74 at Five Guys. And I'm like,
they're mad
expensive,
bro.
It's expensive, bro.
It is.
You know,
seriously, burger and fries is like $12. I'm like, that's crazy.
And that's the little burger.
That's without the drink.
Yeah, but they give you so many goddamn fries you can eat for a week.
Well, they have like bags of fries on the floor in the restaurant when you walk in.
The first time I ever went there, it was me and my family on vacation, right? And I'm one of 5. I got 4 siblings, both my parents, obviously. Go there and we all order individually, like, let me get a fry. And the people are looking at us crazy. They're like, and the guy's like, are you sure? And we're like, yeah. Like, what do you mean, are we sure? Yeah, we're hungry. Bro, this dude comes out like this. We're like a ShopRite bag, brown paper bag full of these fries. I'm like, bro, what is that? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. We didn't realize the price because because it was vacation. We just thought it was vacation money. Like, you know, places are vacation spots are expensive. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yo, $5 is expensive. All right, anyway, sorry to sidetrack the conversation. You know, I always end up hijacking some shit. Even when I don't mean to. Author pages, really sexy, really dope. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna throw his face up here. You know, let him get his grift on. Who is this guy? Andy Eversoul. Who is this guy?
Oh yeah, Andy. He's
spiritual.
He's a hypnotherapist. Yeah,
is he?
He did one
spiritual
on
and
early on, and he's done some.
He's on our team.
Yep. Yeah, good stuff.
Look at Andy.
Andy's a machine too, bro. He cranks out the work, man.
Andy Eversoul. Great biopic as well.
His NFT article is really, really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's under the popular post right now. Shout out to Andy. I just want to make sure he got his grip. You know what we need if we really want to make our authors feel nice and cushy inside? A team page.
Okay.
Where all the authors
I dig it. Yeah, I dig it.
Hyperlinks to their posts.
I think that might be one of the templates that's on the website template.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it is.
And then because we still got to flush out the footer. So when we flush out the footer, we can have that about page that takes the people to there, and they can see the whole team and the bios and the future of the company, all that good stuff. All right, dope. Sweetness.
And one little tiny thing, big thing that Ant fixed was the ConvertKit. When people subscribe, it's now going directly to ConvertKit. So that's a good thing.
Oh, when you hit sign up?
Yep.
Really? Oh, yeah. Ant, you've been busy.
Just doing my job, man.
Carrying us, man.
Shout out to Ant, Mr. Tech. I turned Ant into a fucking tech guy. Fat into a goddamn what do you call it? The editor in chief.
No shit. I feel like I'm in some corner office or something like that. Even though I'm doing it like in my car while I'm sitting at a red light and stuff.
like Jonah J. Jameson and shit and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Right.
God damn it, Parker. I can't use these pictures.
Let's not sleep on Rita and Jonesy. Both of them recorded a podcast this week, and we're gonna have those bangers coming out here shortly.
I've done a lot more than that, but I don't like to.
Ant, uno momento. Ant, are you done with your presentation? You have anything to add?
No, he's still going, right? We only cut him off 35 times.
They'd be like, hey, why do you never talk? He's like, I don't know.
Well, I just
figured it out myself.
Okay.
Hey, so what'd you do this week? Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry. It looked like you shrugged like I was done.
Guys, I'm just joking. All love.
You're watching a game.
I'm tuned in.
Is that it though? Is that it, Ant?
Yeah, the last thing I was trying to figure out how to do like an automatic email every time we have a blog post, but I couldn't figure it out with ConvertKit. I was seeing it with MailChimp and some other things. I didn't have luck finding that out. I was like, maybe we can ask Mr. Hotep, see what he says.
Tape this.
That'd be pretty clutch.
There would be it might go to the RSS. You guys got to create an RSS feed too. I think WordPress might give you an RSS, but let's see. RSS to ConvertKit. Yeah, convert. Oh, I want RSS to ConvertKit. How to set up an RSS feed. Send new blog posts to your readers automatically. It's right here on the help page. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the chat. Hold on a second. So it's in the chat when you guys want to come back and get it. Let's see. First one, navigate to automations, RSS. Click the add feed button. Enter your blog feed URL in the space provided, enter your desired subject line and select your sending address from the drop-down menu. Select whether you want single or digest mode. So single would be one email for every new post, or email on a schedule with multiple posts into a digest. I think you'll probably go with single because we're only publishing once a day. So that would be great. But I just put that in there. And I think basically you just need an RSS feed, and you could probably find a plugin that will create one for you.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to work. And that's straight from ConvertKit's help page. So yeah, you're good.
Okay. Cool.
That
Cool.
was it.
I am done.
Thank
I
you.
am done.
Thank you, Ant.
Thank you for your time, everybody. I
No, thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Mr. Jonesy Jones, what have you been up to?
Well, I have, interviews aplenty. I got a chance to chop it up with the illustrious and praiseworthy, the great MC Bravado, man. I mean, this brother, man, he's a great MC, man. I love his catalog. I love his entrepreneurial spirit. You know what I mean? I love the fact that he's a purist to the game, and it was really, really good to sit down with him, man. I like to sit down with people who are cultivating our culture in the proper way. You know what I mean? So it was such a great interview. I can't wait to get it up. I've been working on some concepts for us to grow our channel. Time stamping things. Rita and I have been game planning for some new content we're gonna have, because we want to really open up our YouTube channel to where we get more engagement, and we're gonna start executing that stuff later this week. I have an interview tomorrow with Cooley Bravo, and
no way.
Oh yes, sir.
No way.
We got to get that rolling. And then after that, I'm
the shit. That's gonna be the shit, man.
Only cause it's Jonesy and Cooley. Jonesy and Cooley is like two of my favorite people coming together. That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be so good.
Cause y'all know that life. So, cause you know me, I don't know that life, but y'all know that life. So when two people that know that life escape that life, become successful, and they can talk from both angles. Oh, and you're so intelligent. Like Jonesy, Cooley, he ain't the average bear. You know what I'm saying? Man.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gotta be a 2-hour special.
Yeah, I hope so, man. But it's I've been kind of like prepping for that, man. And then we Rita and I have a lot of ideas. I had a bunch of ideas. Rita had a bunch of ideas in our meeting on Friday.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to execute. I don't really want to give everything away right now, but
right.
when we do, and a lot of the things that we want to do is a lot of shorter form content, because everybody hasn't had a kind of time to sit down and listen to me ramble on with somebody for an hour, or Rita to go for an hour and a half. So we want to try to like cut the time limit down, quick hitting stuff. Okay. And once we develop that, it's gonna be great. We need anybody that's out there watching. We need some design people. We need a conglomeration of that, so we can put our heads together and put some of our graphics and stuff up that look great and professional, so we can roll out a good product. But that's all I got, Rita.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh, that's great news. That's great news. I'm so happy. I'm happy.
And
this shit gonna be popping.
The other, what Jonesy didn't talk about was if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel,
Stop grifting.
Jianchor podcast.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Come on now.
That's right.
We are close to 100 subscribers.
And it should be 100,000.
And it should be 100 million. It should be 100 million.
I didn't even want to put that number out there. I'm so embarrassed right now. Guys, you don't understand. I wake up every morning, I hit that button, and I'm like, there's not more people. What the hell is going on here? Guys, listen, tell a friend to tell a friend. We need everybody and their mother to subscribe to this, man. Everybody. I'm feeling bad right here. This is something I'm supposed to be spearheading, and we've made no movement in the recent past. We need to get this shit going, guys. Come on.
We're just averaging 5 to 7 subscribers a week.
I mean, you guys are only
5 weeks old.
5 times 3 is 15. So you got 14 episodes. I mean, worry when you get to 100.
Mm. Jay, hit me with those timestamps, and I'll chop those clips up for you, man. I got you.
The other thing,
ready to go. All right, let's go. All right, I'll do it tonight. You send them to me. I'll do it tonight, so you can have it before the Cooley thing, so you don't have to worry about it during the Cooley thing.
Read it, baby.
One thing that was really great for me about taking the class on both you and Halima had about writing. It really gave me some really great perspective on how I interview.
Okay.
And so looking at it from how is this going to be viewed? And I even said, is that Chef Jenny Fox, who's one of our writers, I just interviewed her this week. I have an interview that's delayed because of me. I thought I had sent it for the banner to be put on, and I hadn't. I was sitting waiting for something I hadn't sent, but that's me. But I was even, when I was talking to Jenny, I said, "Oh, that's a great place to have a clip. This is a good 20-minute thing." And so it's really great. It's not just for the writing, but it's how we present everything, and then to be looking at it like you're your producer and you're part of the content as well. So that was great.
What did Jenny write? What's a blog post she wrote?
You want to do them, Chad?
Yeah, let me. Early on, she wrote one about meal prep, like outsourcing meal prep, and then she did another one about like diet and nutrition. Hang on,
healthy.
Yeah. She's a chef, and so she's looking at it from the standpoint of
I just wanted to make sure
nutrition and saving time for.
About to get her right on the screen right now. Boom!
Okay, you got
Jenny.
it. Okay, cool. All right.
Hey, Jenny.
Say hello to Jenny.
And Jenny and I are going to do a food series about different meals and food across the United States, about home, food, connection, family. So be on the watch. Our little 30-minute segments and series coming to Jianchor.
That's dope.
There's Jenny, Chef Jenny.
Chef Jenny, we got a chef on deck. Oh, shucks.
And so, yes, her business, big part of her business is meal prep for people. And then she's a private home chef. She'll go do dinner parties. And so it's a great story, great entrepreneur. And her articles, I said, "Oh, how long have you been writing?" She said, I just started writing for you guys. So really, super
that was
exciting.
one of those things.
That's how it happens, man.
Right? Yeah. And I said, you so super talented, adorably sweet.
Yes.
And it was such a pleasure to interview her, get to know her, and for her to be part of the Jianchor family. And she's in Indiana, so next time we're in Indiana, we know where to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want to go to Indiana. So
come on.
She got to come and meet us.
Black safe.
I don't think
look,
so.
You got Marcus.
No.
You got Marcus. You can go to Marcus.
You got the Indiana Pacers. You got the Colts. You got anybody that's playing for the Hoosiers in Indiana State, and that's about that.
Indianapolis. I think you guys need to check your demographic.
Oh yeah, that's true, Indy. Yeah, we are kind of wrong.
Yeah.
But you know what Chef Jenny can do? She can sponsor the Hotep Jesus food grift. She can meal prep the food grift and be sponsored by Chef Jenny. As long as it's smacking. It's got to be smacking though. It's got to have no unseasoned chicken.
I give
chefs.
When I worked at the TV station, I was directing the morning show. We had in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, we had a chef. We had people come in. They would come in at like 4:00 in the morning and start prepping food, and we'd show it. And we had like cameras on the ceiling and stuff, so you could see like over the little stove and everything that we had in the studio and all that shit. It's look, as we move and we get our big media conglomerate, our big Gatorade studio and all that stuff, we can have cooking time.
I just did an online class.
Jonesy's going to be broadcasting around the hour like Alex Jones.
Right?
We're going to be booking them all day long in the studio.
Right. Yo, that clip of you and him just screaming is one of the funniest.
It's one of the best.
Yo, that
it's one of the best clips in the history of television. No joke.
Every time I see it, I swear I'm in tears. I don't know why. It's just hilarious.
You know what's funny that? And when they edited him together, like kind of kicking it to Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that was funny as hell. Look, man, real. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold up. I had to watch it like a
Rogan has these looks on his face where he's like,
yo, people do too much with that one. But yeah, we get that studio. We're gonna shoot Hotep's Been Told You out of that studio too, man. And I'm gonna need my own show. I'm gonna be,
okay.
Hell yeah, shit. Josie got a show. I'm gonna come on after Josie. Then Josie gonna come on after me. Then I'm gonna come on after him.
That's what it's gotta be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be in the studio all day long.
It's gonna be like headline news every 30 minutes. It's gonna be a different show, different live show.
It'd be funny as hell, though. But it wouldn't be anything normal. It'd be like, in today's news, Biden is fucking up.
But if you think about it,
you have the Coinbase ticker at the bottom with all the cryptos scrolling across.
Why not? I mean, honestly, why not? We can create our own network, right?
I mean, that's what we're building. Yeah.
Right?
Jianchor TV. It's over.
Jianchor TV, right? Is that there's no reason not to.
Jenny will run the cooking channel.
Run the cooking channel.
Yeah.
I'll bring in the Moz.
At 2 a.m. we'll have Alchemy doing the call me now and get your numerology reading.
You're gonna sound like what's her name? Chloe?
Miss Cleo.
I am gonna tell you. Okay, listen.
Miss Cleo, yeah.
Right. Alchemy and I are also gonna do a series on astrology because sorry, shush. What? All right, I'm not giving the game away, but I will. But I'm not. Forget I just said that. But
shout out to Alchemy. It's her birthday today.
Happy
birthday, Alchemy.
Okay.
What's something she wrote?
Star Wars, baby. She wrote the Breaking Generational Curses one.
Yo, I'm about to burn a candle for Alchemy's birthday, burn some sage or something up in here. You know what I'm saying? Really, you might as well let the people know what they got coming to them, though, because you know what I'm saying? I wanted to sprinkle it on the world slowly.
Okay, she sounds just like a Sagittarius.
That's right. We'll sprinkle it slowly. But while our target market is young men with money between the ages of 24 and 35, we also have an opportunity to bring in the other group of people.
Who's that?
Moz and women. And Hotep Jesus, if you done the research I had done and found out how many people follow astrology and numerology, the occult on YouTube, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I think we read it last week about, the top 10, it's food, sports, comedy, spirituality. So we're testing the waters, and my gut just tells me, and my research, that we start having, we get these thumbnails, we can start drawing in other people, and they might be young entrepreneur males, but I think we're gonna have something for everybody, because I think Jonesy has a diverse audience. Moz love Jonesy too. Moz love you so much. So, we say, come for the sexy, beautiful black man, but stay for the astrology, stay for the food, right? What's so funny? It's marketing, right? Right, Jonesy?
She's about to get canceled for that comment.
I'm not. Why would I be canceled for it? What's wrong? You guys.
I gotta explain it to you. So, the SJWs of color. The SJWs of color say that black men are fetishized, and they're only looked at as sexual objects. And Michael Malice asked me this on his show. He was like, somebody said something about black men only being sexual objects, and that's offensive. What do you think? And I was just like, what? Like, I should be upset because you think I'm sexy and I'm a sex object.
Listen.
So, so when you said it, I started laughing because I was like, wrong crowd, get that. You are canceled.
But the funny thing is, I don't want to live in the world where I can't be a sex object.
Right?
Please objectify me.
Right.
The other thing that's funny is, I think I made the case a few months ago when I said Moz love black men because black men love women, all women. Remember?
Yeah,
remember we talked about that?
Yep.
Black men are more sensual, sexual, and so that is my point. It wasn't, of course, to fetishize because people are attracted to who they're attracted to, for goodness sake.
Right.
And SJWs, when I'll be afraid when they don't have something to complain about. Yeah. I'll be thinking, what happened? Somebody go do a welfare check on them because they're quiet. But
oh my God.
What?
Just said welfare check.
You know what that means? Wait, then don't take that any other way. That's what that means when no one's answering the phone for a week.
I know, but just, if these things were like clicks.
I was gonna say, like,
am I saying? Am I offended you? Do you guys know that term, or am I using it as a term?
but it also anyway. It
wouldn't be a wellness check. What's
I know,
called?
but it's anyway.
Welfare check.
Yeah, but it just sounds like.
Honestly, is it offensive, or why is it so? Jonesy, help me here.
She went from black men is sexy to somebody sending her a welfare check.
Feel like good times music playing in the background.
All right. Well,
Rita, say something about menthol cigarettes now.
Come on, leave Rita alone, man. Come on, Rita just kidding around, man. Come on.
All right, no, because the thing,
oh shit.
Yeah, I am kidding around. Well, good luck, guys. We'll see who replaces me next week. If I get canceled.
I got Rita canceled. How y'all gonna get Rita canceled in 5 minutes, bro? Rita's been fine 30 episodes, and now Rita got canceled in 5 minutes. Yo.
Okay.
Quick, put your sunglasses back on so nobody recognizes you.
No, I will stand proud by what I say. I'm not ashamed of.
You should want to get canceled because you would get so many followers.
Yeah, no shit. Like,
yeah, word.
You'd blow up like overnight. Right. You'd have like 10,000 followers. This is the white woman that fetishizes black men. You'd have a whole bunch of black men following.
I'd be like a little thing, guilty, right?
Yeah, you got to play into it.
Speaking of which, because when I started the Jianchor project, I had about 17 Twitter followers, and now I have 89. So thank you. And I know they're all from Hotep Jesus, but I will tell you, and this will make you laugh.
The grift is real.
You know, you always look at the profile of someone because you get the notice. I'm like, whoa-zy dozy, because I'm thinking this is mall heaven, because like the last 5 men are these beautiful black men. I'm like,
really?
Seriously, I'm not. But what? I don't know.
You got a bobcat digging that hole for you? God,
Rita, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to walk around town dressed like Carmen Sandiego and shit.
This is my point.
Rita, you can put like an Olympic-sized pool in that hole you're digging for yourself.
Oh my God! All right, no, all right. So I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed. I think that men are works of art, seriously. And then some are more, it's all right. So it's all in the eye of the beholder. So I'm not ashamed of what?
What if the man is Danny DeVito? Is he a work of art?
Yeah, but it's a different thing. But okay, but just for 2 seconds, think of the most beautiful woman, or like what you're attracted to. Just say like what you think of, right? There's one type of woman you're attracted to. Just think of that, right?
Not me. I'm attracted to all
There's a few.
Right. But just say, it's kind of like one you would draw your eye more than others, right? Brunette, redhead, blonde, flat chest.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
No.
But here's the funny part.
Rita,
so you
how
could
many
do
black
that.
friends do you have in real life?
Lots. Why?
I could tell.
Why? Because
I just picked up on something really, really minor. I'm like, yo, she got some black friends, yo.
So
continue.
Okay. So the thing is that, and it's not, I'm just saying that if a woman prefers, or just like, you don't know what makes you attracted, right, to somebody as you grow up and you go, and you're young and you go like, wow, that's a really pretty guy or girl. My point is that I am not ashamed that men with darker skin are works of art. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Rita.
Josie. So not any, but I want to remind us, I can be very professional. So I won't be inappropriate. I won't be inappropriate these meetings.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
I just want to say I love the fact that Rita is unapologetic. She's like,
I don't get it. I mean, really, seriously.
I'm not apologizing. It's beautiful.
It's so funny, yo.
But right. So the thing is that, so going back to my Twitter followers, I gotta thank you, Hotep Jesus, because
yo, you guys are crazy, man. Yo, listen, man, the train has gone off the tracks. Everybody,
Jonesy, come on.
I just want to remind you guys.
If you had all these,
remind you guys that this conversation started with astrology.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Jonesy, if you had
with astrology, where did we go? Where did we go?
Jonesy, if you had all of a sudden
Chef Jenny, alchemy and astrology, cooking and astrology, and we ended up here.
We got to hear Rita out here. We got to hear Rita.
Jonesy, if you had your last 10 followers and you looked and they were all these beautiful women, you wouldn't say something, or you just keep it to yourself?
Well, it's kind of, it doesn't really matter. It's not real life. It's not real.
That's right.
Not real.
Exactly.
To me, whether I have women following me,
men don't have time to be happy.
Yeah, not at all. It's not real. But now, now listen. If, say for instance, one of them followers put some money in my bank account, then I'd be slightly amused,
shouting it out,
not happy.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's true. Anyway. Like I find myself, I'm like, whenever something good is happening, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I should be happy. But all I can think about is like all the other shit that I have to do to make sure I don't lose it.
Yeah, man.
That's all. It's all it is.
Bro, everything that comes in your life as a man comes with a price.
Yep.
You get a nice car, you got to keep it. You have a business, you got to keep the business rolling. You buy a nice house, you got to keep it. You get kids, you got to take care of them. You have a wife, you got to worry about keeping that together so she don't take half your shit.
You get a gun, you got to clean it.
You get a bunch of fine women following you on Twitter, you have to ignore it so that you can keep the woman that you have.
Not really.
Oh, well.
I mean, not really. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If your wife is that insecure.
You read the rules, the unbreakable rules of masculinity to understand why that's false, Chad. But we don't want to get you in trouble. You have a beautiful wife and family, so do not read that book or take any of that type of advice from that book. You are way beyond that. But for the men listening, keep your woman guessing. Anyway, read it. What were you gonna say?
So I just want to. Okay, so we talked about Twitter.
We did,
and then I think the rest of it is just meeting stuff. So we super thanked our writers, super thanked the team for the amount. We really produced a lot.
Yeah.
Hotep Jesus, we'll never be able to thank you enough for giving us this platform in your audience. And I'm super excited for the collaboration in the future. Yeah. So that's amazing. And the rest of it is just, well.
Thank you for being such an awesome team. Thank you for creating this project.
I think that speaking of the kind of the energy I was just talking about this yesterday in terms of steps. How we take so many steps. So you're 3 years old and, you're taking some of your first steps of your life, and then you're 18 and you can look back in your life and say 18 years and I'm in this one direction, because we never know where we're going in the future. But it's like I'm using this analogy of steps. So whether you're 20, you're 40, you're 50, you're 60, wherever you're at in your life's journey, if somebody would have said to all of us a year ago when we all didn't know each other like we do now, whatever, you're headed towards this Jianchor thing to be, super creative, and you're going to be tied in. If somebody told you that, you go, that's crazy. How would we do it? Because that's kind of our first reaction. So it's been just really overwhelming to kind of sit in that and meditate that on, because there are certain little things to go. I remember saying a year ago, I would love to write something, maybe post something on Medium. Yeah. I didn't ever thought of having a blog that that with a team to have as a foundation, that anytime I want, I can post something. So it's like so all these different steps, it's just been an amazing thing. So that's just something I wanted to say on a personal level, because it is a privilege to be able to dream. It's a privilege to be able to dream with you guys and then with our team, because just like you said, it gets bigger and bigger, and then it makes us more creative. And then they're just talking about, we're going to change it up. And I think that's what I want to say the most to you, Brian. We want to be, well, I won't speak for these guys, but they'll probably agree. every day I want to be better for the program. I want to be better for the gift that you've given us for this audience. And then I'm just amazed. I wake up and I see these articles and I see the presentation, how hard ants work to make it so beautiful. I listen to Jonesy's podcast and I watch the video, and to see the fire of how much he wants people to see this. And I want people to see it. And I figure, how can I do something better at marketing? And just how can I get better every day? How can I be a better interviewer? How can I create more? Chad, how can we thank Chad enough for being the editor-in-chief and really, just really supporting and nurturing this team? And so there's just all these steps that we didn't know we'd be taking. I'll tie it back to the steps. And we're all headed in the right, of course, just this unlimited potential and possibility. Mm-hmm. We don't even know yet.
We have no idea.
We have no idea. Just from me saying to a friend, oh yeah, I got furloughed. I'm probably trying to build my own business. Maybe not if I get nervous. But if I had my druthers, I want to write something. 6 months later, I meet you guys, and now I'm writing. It's just crazy how you look at it. But just want to take a moment to say, appreciate, of course, the steps. We, of course, couldn't have done it without your support and you seeing something in us. And I'm just super proud and privileged to be part of the team, because it's amazing how talented this group is.
Oh yeah.
And we're still kind of finding our way.
That's beautiful.
Figuring, so
beautiful.
So getting bigger and bigger.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rita. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think the next thing is, well,
yeah. I would have cried, but me and Jones ain't got no soul.
People probably,
come on.
We're just empty vessels.
No, people probably heard us. People probably heard us 20
on.
minutes ago or so, 15, 20 minutes ago, when we were talking about the TV station and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They probably thought we were just bullshitting.
Yeah.
But they don't know that, I've been talking to you, Brian, about Hotep Nation Studios for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And having our own platform to stream this shit off of and everything, and just get it to where you're uncancelable and all that stuff. This shit is real, and it's going to happen. And I don't know, come along for the ride or don't, but the train's fucking going.
Wow.
So
get with it and get lost. Get with it and get lost, baby.
Yeah.
So Rita, where we at?
You want to do the buyer?
Yes. Buyer persona. So a man walks into a meeting to sell a group of people a product. And this story is from Russell Brunson. And basically what happens is, I just want to give credit where credit is due. Basically what happens is the man says, hey, I want to sell you guys this product. So he describes the product. And they respond, Alexis wouldn't like it. And he said something else who was selling the product. He said, well, Alexis wouldn't like that. And he said something else. And he said, well, Alexis wouldn't like that. He said, well, let's bring Alexis in. And everybody started laughing. He's like, why are you guys laughing? He's like, because Alexis doesn't exist. Alexis is our buyer persona. Now, that's what I wanted to create for Jianchor. And I think today, as we settle in on who our buyer persona is, I want to come up with a name for him.
Maximilian. Max.
Okay. Chad.
I just glad it's not Vincent Artichico.
Yeah, I know, right?
Artichico. And
I was gonna say Billy.
I like Billy.
It's supposed to be a middle-aged or a younger white kid.
I actually did business with a Billy today. That's ironic that you. And Billy is just so cliche and boring.
Yeah.
It actually fits what our Maximilian's a really dope name. I don't think our buyer persona is that swaggy.
Like a Brad.
In my mind, I see him with an
Brad.
iPhone and fucking frosted hair, looking like a Jonas brother.
Yeah.
That's what I see. That's a Max.
That's a Max, but I don't think he's that cool with the hair.
Like a Bob, a Chad, right? Chris.
He's not that swaggy. Our buyer persona is not that swaggy. He doesn't even know he has hair.
He's socially awkward.
Jake. No, it could be
Jake
Jake
isn't
from Jake
bad.
Farm.
Jake's not bad.
Jake sounds like a quarterback though.
Jake Plummer. Jake.
Ron.
Jake Locker.
Yeah. There's been a bunch of Jakes. You're right.
Jake Delhomme.
Yeah.
Tyrone.
What about Grant?
Tyrone. I'm Tyrone.
Leave the black men alone, Rita.
I've never met a white Tyrone.
Yo.
I've never met a white Tyrone.
You know what's crazy? I met a white Maurice.
Tyler. You met a white Maurice?
I met a white Maurice,
He
bro.
must
I
have
was
been
like,
French.
yeah, he must have been. But I was shocked, bro.
Tyler, Brad. I don't want Brad because it rhymes with Chad.
Tyler's not bad.
Yeah, but Tyler
That
is
was actually
Brad.
solid.
Sketch says we may range in between Max and Billy. That sounds really accurate. That sounds really accurate. Kevin. Brody said Stanley. Stanley Bacon.
Steven.
Eddie.
Brody wants his name to be MC Search.
Eddie. It's Eddie.
Eddie?
Eddie.
I hate Eddie.
I don't know
I
Eddie.
hate that.
Nah.
I haven't met
Definitely
anyone
not
named
Eddie. I'm
Eddie that I
sorry.
like.
So it's
I've
either
never met an
Eddie
Eddie
or
I liked.
Tyrone. It's Eddie or Tyrone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Wait. Okay.
Eddie and Tyrone are the
You said
blackest
come up-
names in the world.
So terrible.
Are they? Eddie's a black name.
just name him Emmett.
Whenever I hear
Shaka
Eddie,
Zulu.
when I hear Eddie, I just think of the breakdancing guy from Tekken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Brazilian
Yeah, sure.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the Capoeira shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Melvin?
Melvin is black as hell
Melvin is
too.
What
What is
Rita,
going
you don't
on
get to
with
name
black
names anymore.
about Spike? Spike.
Oh,
Why is he a black director?
What is wrong with
Mike
Billy?
Williams. Yeah. You're
What is
right.
wrong with Billy?
Joey. How about Joe?
My nephew
What you got for that, Jonesy?
Yo, there's Joe Jackson.
Oh God.
Joe Jackson, Joe Johnson.
Okay, and there's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Joe
okay.
Jackson was one of the Black Sox. Rita, God, it's coming out. It's just
Not
really
shoeless
coming
Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's daddy.
No,
that
I know
Joe
what he's talking
Jackson,
about.
okay.
Right.
I
So-
really
That
like
whooped ass. His belt is what made a superstar, man. Give that man some respect, goddammit.
Oh my God.
Eddie Murphy. Word. I really like Billy. I'm not even gonna hold y'all.
What about just Bill?
Billy.
What about
Somebody
just
said
Bill?
Jose. Bill
Jose.
sounds too old.
Nah, it's
Does
got to
it?
be
Okay.
Billy.
Yeah.
Bill sounds like somebody who needs to be regular and takes Metamucil.
Yeah, exactly.
When you think of Billy, I just think of like a
Bronson.
just like a doofus. You know what I'm saying?
Pierce.
Just
See,
like-
when I
Pierce
think of
Bronson.
Billy, I think of like a little 9-year-old kid who talks to
James.
people in the
What about
chat room in the
Ian?
video game chat.
James. James. Jim. Why?
now we're
what
just
is-
naming white names. That's
You're
all.
on mute, Josie.
well, our buyer persona is a white dude, so
And,
So he
and
can't be
Billy,
James. So
Billy-
you wanted to be James
Billy
Evans,
is the
Rita?
sex.
What,
Either
Joey?
Billy or Bob.
I
Tony.
said Ian.
Ian,
Ian's too fancy.
yeah, Matt,
Too European.
Brandon.
Joshua.
Joshua.
Josh.
Josh
That's
isn't
pretty
bad.
good.
Yeah, Josh.
Josh isn't.
Josh
too
is pretty
bad.
good.
Mhm.
What a one for Billy.
I'm telling you, Billy sounds
Yeah,
like
see,
a
Alchemy
kid.
said what I was thinking. Maxabilly.
Look,
Maxabilly.
I don't even think
Maxabillium.
Bill of
Max
Axe.
Adelia. Max B.
Should we just vote? Everybody
Max
put their numbers up.
B.
Max B.
Matt or Matthew. That's not bad.
Okay. Okay. Should we just vote?
Hold on, we keep the names coming.
Well, it's not like we're giving birth. Are we giving birth?
Yeah, we are. This is
right.
our buyer persona. This is who
Okay.
we're gonna take. All of our
Michael is
decisions.
Michael is kind of too.
all I'm saying is Billy
Mike?
would not like any of these other names.
So we know
Billy's-
Ann's
but
vote.
Billy's 11 years old and he talks shit to people in
Are
chat
we looking
rooms
at the
before
chat? Does the chat have any
I'm
help?
looking at the
Help
chat.
us.
Todd is very
Todd is a good
Caucasian.
one.
No. I'd
Todd,
say
I like
Josh
Todd.
over Todd.
like Todd.
I'd say Josh.
I'd take Josh over Todd.
Yeah, I don't like Todd.
So it's
Todd
right
sounds
now
like
we're
a
in Billy and
douchebag who
Josh and
picks on people
Jerome.
in school.
We got
I just
Billy.
don't think Jerome. You try
I
to
just don't
speak to
think
Jerome.
Billy would like any of
Jerome?
these names.
Jerome or Tyrone? I was going towards Tyrone. Is Jerome black too, Jonesy?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, I said Jerome in the house.
You could do that with anybody's name.
Oh my god.
Jerome.
Matt.
She never seen Martin.
Yes, I have.
I guarantee
Oh, okay.
you she's seen Martin do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Marita has mad black friends, dude.
That's true. Hezekiah. Reba. Hezekiah. That sounds
Hezekiah.
that sounds black.
Yeah, that sounds like a preacher.
Andy.
Mark.
Andy. Not
Zach,
Andy.
Xavier.
Zach's good. Zach, Josh.
Zach is good. Zach's very
Billy.
Caucasian.
Kyle.
Kyle's a
is
good one. I just don't like Kyle's.
Tyler.
Yeah, somebody said Tyler. Tyler's a good one.
Corey.
Because Tyler's like
Brody,
Corey,
John, Core.
It's a little black. I do like the connection to Jianchor though. Josh.
Harrison.
Why don't we name him Brian?
Name him T-Baby.
My son has a friend named
Brian.
Harrison and a friend named Grayson. So it's
Grayson Allen.
they have all these.
You hate your own name, dude.
That'd be a good
The
one. though.
trashiest name ever.
Bro, my name
What
is
did you want to be
Anthony.
named? Like Winston or something like that?
I wanted to be named fucking
Anything but.
Tyrone, I think is what I wanted my name to be.
Seriously?
When I was a kid, I gotta ask my mom, what did I say?
You're
I
just
wanted my
mad?
name? I was mad because all my friends had black names. You remember in the 70s, everybody was giving their
Yeah.
kids black names like Raquan
Yeah,
and
word.
Daquan. So all my friends had black names and I was Brian. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck, yo? You ain't go with the trend?
Yeah, like why can't my name be Hanif or some shit like that? Yo?
Word. I was so upset.
I got
Until
two
said
friends
that
that
to
are
me.
older.
When I got older, I
wait.
was glad that my name wasn't too black because I can get a job.
And exactly. And I got older. I'm like, I'm kind of happy I got this name Brian because I get a lot of callbacks.
So, but here's
You
the
ever,
thing.
you ever show up somewhere and then they're like, "Oh, you're Brian."
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then when you talk on the phone, you know how to code switch, so they don't know exactly whether you're black or not. When you show up, they're like, "Oh, Brian, you're like right here." What?
You sure?
Sure. Yes, I've been Brian my whole life.
Chuck.
What about
I said
what about
Chuck.
Tanner?
No.
That's a fucking douchebag. Tanner's a douchebag. Tanner
All right.
looks like somebody I would have put in a garbage
We
can
have-
in high school.
We have
Connor.
Billy. We have Billy. Connor's pretty good. Billy.
Brody said John Core.
I know. I saw that. That's
KOH.
We have Billy. We have Joshua,
Josh.
Tyrone, Josh,
Why do you
Tyrone.
keep throwing these black names in there, Rita?
Because I thought we all had a choice. Do we? We don't have to vote.
Rita's like Josh
No,
Khalil.
we're Vito in there.
Rita's like Khalil.
Okay, wait.
Jason.
So in this,
Then it
so
sounds like Friday the
but
13th.
let's just make sure. If a Tyrone wanted to join the Jianchor family, he could.
Yes.
If he wanted to purchase
Absolutely.
something from us, he could.
Absolutely.
We're not
This
excluding
name
Tyrone.
isn't the only name
We're not
that we
excluding
get to
Tyrone.
have. No, we're just
Tyrone
saying
is
that
not excluded.
our
We just
buyer
we need
persona
more
is not
Joshes than Tyrone. All
The thing
right.
is just, see, I don't even want to go there. I was about to get canceled. Let's move on.
The only Rod I know was a black Rod, but he talked white.
You remember Rod from the town, the stuttering Rod that's related to Aaron and them? You don't even know Rod, man. He was like half like, he was a little, he stuttered and shit.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, like Sid.
All right, so we're gonna go with Billy.
No. Billy,
I think
is
Josh.
9 years old.
Bro,
Josh.
we've shown out
What is wrong with
77 names, and we're all
No,
like,
can't
"Ah."
be. Nope.
I
Can't
had
be Steve.
this friend in second grade who I punched in the face named Steve, so we can't use him. Like, bro,
I
bro,
couldn't
can we
do
just
it.
pick a
Yeah.
What do we
name,
got?
bro?
We got Billy, Josh.
in.
And Max. Tim. What about Tim?
I
No.
hate Tim.
All right.
Zach.
Lucas.
No. Josh. Billy. We're gonna go with Billy. So why do
I
we?
googled top 20 whitest names. It's a
Did
pretty
you?
funny list.
No.
And this fucking guy goes with Billy. William.
What's the? Let me.
Because you know
What are the
why?
names on that
Because
list?
Brian wants Billy.
I
Brian's-
do
Brian-
really
you're-
want Billy.
Yeah, I know,
do
right?
like
So we're gonna
Billy.
go. So
I
we
really
could-
like Billy, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm between Billy and Josh. Like Josh is my closest number 2.
Ew,
You know how
dude.
it's gonna
Josh.
take us.
Yeah, it's just so
gonna take us-
dweebish. It's so Silicon Valley-ish.
Yeah, Josh is like, hey man, my name is Josh, and I had a BA in coding and all that kind of shit. See, that's what kind of guy we need.
Sketch said Shaniqua.
Shanae,
Donald.
Donald. That's what we need. Donald.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
so
I think our product
this-
is very good.
we're not doing so great. If it took us 20 minutes to pick a name, guys, there's more to.
All right, yo.
There's
listen,
more to
man,
Billy.
I give up, Billy. Let's just do Billy.
All right.
Hold on, I was just about to Google whitest names.
Wait,
that's
let's
15
compromise.
minutes. You guys will never get back.
Our persona has
Amy, Claire. All right.
All the names that we're saying are gay.
They got the nerve to have Nia and Deja. Oh, these are black girls. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, here we go. Jake, Connor, Tanner, Wyatt, Cody. I like Cody. Dustin, Luke, Jack, Scott, Logan, Cole, Lucas,
Matthew, Mark,
Bradley,
John,
Jacob, Garrett, Dylan. Dylan's definitely a white name. Maxwell, Hunter. We're not naming our kids after no crackheads. Brett and Colin.
Jianchor Justin.
But if we have a first name, can't our persona have a middle name?
On here? How did Billy miss this list?
Because he's too honorable. He's our guy.
Oh my God,
yes. You love Billy.
I'm just saying. He's already.
I found another list. Brody is number 3 on this list.
Brody's our buyer.
Brody. Let's just make it Brody.
Brody.
Brad, Peyton, Colton,
Jacob.
Names for male escorts.
Kyle. Paisley.
What about Scotty? What about Scotty? Scotty Pippen.
This just screams trust fund.
What is up with you and black guys, Rita?
Scotty's a black name. Jonesy, come on.
You said Scotty Pippen.
I literally have
Scotty Pippen.
You said Scotty Pippen. Scotty.
Rita's like, how about Deshaun?
I know. She's like, how about Salim? How about Khalil?
How about DeAndre?
I love Deshaun.
Easton?
Oh
no.
I don't think Billy would like Easton, bro, to be honest with you.
No, because Billy's cross between both. Billy can have a trust fund, but he's kind of the hippie in the family that wants to do it his own way.
All right.
Just want everybody to remember, we still haven't answered the Twitter follower question.
By Dominate Twitter.
Yeah, by Dominate Twitter. So
now,
there's 30 episodes already.
When we're
buy a naming book.
Now, when we're building our persona, can he have a middle name?
Oh my God. Sure, Rita. Sure.
Okay, listen, to make Rita happy, it's got to be the blackest name. Name him Mustafa. Billy Mustafa or some shit like that.
Billy Tyrone.
Billy Tyrone.
Billy Tyrone.
And his last name got to be Williams. That's the blackest last name. Williams or Davis or Jenkins.
Fine. Seriously, think about it.
All right. Okay.
We would never forget his name. Billy Tyrone. Billy T.
Billy D. Oh my God.
Billy T. Billy T. Be a rap
Billy
name.
T.
Man,
Billy Jonesy B's rap name.
Yes, right, Billy T. Right.
Should have turned poor little Billy into a little ghetto child.
But you know what would be messed up about it? His first name would have great credit and his middle name not so much.
Can we elevate him? We get to create anything.
When you're typing your metaphrase in and it goes from orange to green or whatever, it'll be like that. You typing in your name for the credit score, and this credit score is green, and then you type in the middle name, and it's like
it goes down
yellow. Chat, press 1 in the chat if you're okay with Billy
Tyrone.
This is like the ultimate settle.
Press 1 in the chat if you're happy that our buyer persona, a white guy between the ages
Billy Vanilli.
Billy Vanilli. That's a good one. Baby. That's your middle name, Rita. That's all you get. You get
Rob and
Billy with 2 eyes.
Jameson. That's Brody says Jameson. That's funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
Billy Bob sketch.
No.
These are so funny. Jordan's good.
No. Jordan sounds like a girl. I know a fly girl.
Jordan's a girl or a boy name.
I know a fly girl named Jordan. It makes me think of girls.
That's also, I think isn't that like Hotep Virgin Mary's name and Patriot J's name?
Yeah.
Aren't they both Jordan?
Yeah, they are both. 2 black people. Yeah, press 1 in the chat if you guys are cool with the name Billy. Press 1 in the chat. We only got
Nobody
2
likes
ones.
it.
Jesus Christ.
The problem is the chat is putting out 50 different names too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pressing 1 so we can move on.
Look at this. Look at this. No. Jameson, Billy Vanilli, Billy Bob, Connor, Jordan.
Somebody wants to drink.
Dan, Richard, Brett.
So, but one thing, Brody brings up a very good point, and this is what we learned in Mogul Summit. Jianchor rule 1: name doesn't matter.
Right.
After we spent 20 minutes,
it's been like 6 ones in the last 5 seconds.
All right. One it is. Billy. Everybody say hello to Billy. Next week we have to figure out Billy's favorite color. That's gonna be fun.
Oh my God, that's gonna be like an hour and a half.
I'll bring the African flag.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Hello.
You're gonna have to unlist this episode too, just so that Rita survives.
Wait. She said I'm gonna have to bring the African flag. There is no African flag.
I know.
I will come to Rita and say,
flag,
I think she meant the Pan-African flag.
The red, the black, and the green.
Yeah. But yes.
Yeah, my name is Billy, and I am from Nigeria.
Well, it's hard to say it all at once for the
post
joke.
This episode in like a Black Lives Matter Facebook group.
Oh my God!
Fuck you, man.
Yo, Rita will never, ever get coaching gigs again.
That would be. We'd finally go viral. Definitely go viral. That would be the spark you were looking for, Jonesy.
Yeah, I know, right? It'd be the bad spark though for Rita. I wouldn't want that. I don't want Rita having to walk around like a flasher.
See, and I think that, honestly, and I'm not naive. In the world that I inhabit, I guess that I don't look at what I say as something that's going to offend everybody online. But if I have
come from this pussy ass timeline that we're in now, where everybody's offended by everything. It's so
and all you doing is bigging cats up, man. You're not saying nothing offensive.
Right.
We just kidding with you, Rita.
It's just I know how other people are going to take it, and I'm just like, oh my God.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's a kind of all proximity to where you live.
Yo, Alchemy 222. May the 4th be with you. It's my solar return / B-Day. Happy birthday, Alchemy. Aunt Bailey, $5 chat. He said, shout out to Billy A1 from day one.
And gets it.
All right, Rita. We got questions this week, or are we getting out of here? What we doing?
I think are we good on time? We're over
time. We could probably squeeze one question in.
Let me see if I got one.
All right, you don't got one. All right, we'll see you next week.
Can I plug something real quick?
No, you can't plug on my it's like, nah, good.
Sonny Johnson tomorrow night, Aquarian Anarchy.
Oh, word.
8 p.m. Eastern.
MC Bravado too this Saturday.
What time?
Yes, that's right. 8 Eastern for Sonny Johnson on Aquarian Anarchy.
I'm gonna have to cast a replay. You killing me, Chad.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in your chat and hate on you too. I'm just letting you know.
Yo,
that's fine. I don't care.
Nah, I never come and hate on you. I'll bring you up.
Yo, Jonesy, drop them some love from me tomorrow in the chat, yo.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, Aquarian Anarchy has had some incredible guests lined up and for the future. So they're doing a great job. They had Ken throw on last week.
Yeah, Ken was.
Did y'all
was really good.
Did y'all get nominated for a Grifty?
They should.
I don't know.
Somebody nominate Aquarian Anarchy for a Grifty. These guys are killing it out here.
Yo, somebody need to nominate Marcus's beard for a Grifty.
No shit.
All right, folks. This week I'm going to finally answer the question. How do you know when you're following too many followers on Twitter? How do you know what the perfect ratio is of following to followers? Followers to following. What is that sweet spot between the two? Find out next week on the next episode of the Jianchor Project. We are out of here, man.
Later.
Have a good week.
Gotta say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Like you always say that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you gotta keep the brain. Like, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Like Dave Chappelle.
Gotta say bye-bye.
Oh, wait. Bye-bye.
Like you always say.
No.
You always say that.
that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you gotta keep the brain. Like, bye.
Bye.